Hello and welcome to a quick training video on the 5 W's. Today we're going to be focusing on the second question, and that's the dangerous goods question. For the purpose of safety, please can you tell me what's in the parcel? But why do we need to say that? Perhaps to understand why we need to comply with dangerous goods and we need to ask that exact question is to know how Royal Mail transport their mail. Once upon a time, Royal Mail had their own fleet of trains and planes that would escort mail up and down the country. They don't anymore due to one reason: cost. With increased travel across the UK, it is cheaper for Royal Mail to buy space in internal flight in the cargo hold of a commercial plane than it is to run their own planes. So that's how Royal Mail get them from A to B. Plus we have our lorries. So the civil aviation authorities have set up that they wanted to make sure that all goods transported across the UK are travelled safely. You wouldn't want anything happening to a lorry in front of you along the M40, would you? So was it Royal Mail and Parcel Force coming up with dangerous goods just to make things more difficult? No, it was the Civil Aviation Authority that control all aviation activity in the UK. So why do we need to ask this question? Very simple really. It's the law. To comply with national and international regulations governing the carriage of mail, and to ensure that mail and transport does not present a danger to the general public, Royal Mail and Parcel Force restrict or prohibit certain items from our network. A common mistake that is made with dangerous goods is we ask a customer, do they have any batteries or liquids in their item? And while that may be attempting to ask the right question, when you break down the laminate you can see that there are certain items appearing here, 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 here and here that are not batteries or liquids. So that doesn't cover the entire suite of dangerous goods. Some people believe the easiest way to do is to show the customer the laminate and ask them, does your item contain any of the following? But if you do, you'll get the same answer from a customer every single time. No, nothing here, and wouldn't you know it, we've unwittingly transported some dangerous items. So for the purpose of safety, please can you tell me what's inside your parcel is the question you need to ask at the counter. And you can get a few responses, but here are some of the most common. First of all, the customer will respond with, a jumper. If they say a jumper, you don't need to do anything, and you can revert back to your 5 W's conversation and make your way down to the next part of it, which is always, would you like it to arrive tomorrow? And we'll have more videos on more of these conversations as time goes on. However, when you say to the customer, for the purpose of safety, please can you tell me what is inside your parcel, and they respond with a gift, in order to accept that item we need to know exactly what the gift is. So ask the customer, in order to post your item, I need to know what the gift is. The expected response you'd think would be this one: why do you need to know what's inside my parcel? But in actual fact, dangerous goods has been around since 2013. Indeed, international was brought out in January of that year, and inland restrictions and prohibitions were brought in July 2013. And that's 7 and a bit years ago. Since then, we've gone from an iPhone 5 all the way through to the latest iPhone 11. In that period of time, Manchester United have had 6 managers and still haven't won the league. We've had 3 prime ministers in that time, and 3 general elections. So, the general public are aware and are expecting this conversation. For some people, that's 7 Christmases that they've gone through expecting to hear this answer. So when you say to the customer you need to know exactly what is in the post and the item, they are more often and likely to tell you what it is. And when they do, oh, it's a jigsaw puzzle, then that item is perfectly safe to send. But remember, if you have to ask more than 2 questions, make sure you scan the non-restricted barcode. One thing to remember in this is to scan the relevant barcode on the laminate and follow the instructions on Horizon and apply any labels required. Horizon is a wonderful tool that will do all the thinking for you. You do not need to know every single dangerous good prohibited and restricted for overseas and inland mail. So always remember, with dangerous goods, ask, clarify and scan. And let Horizon do the hard work for you. To find out more about training options that we have for you, please click the following links below to go forward to our next training videos. But from all of us, we'll see you again very soon.